By tournament time, Little Cobden had charmed the state. But of the 16 teams in the tournament, the Appleknockers were rated dead last. They set the record straight, though, after beating the #1 rated Decatur Running Reds. Game time. The Cobden Appleknockers in the state championship game. By now, most everybody in the state had come to appreciate the Appleknockers' exceptional talent. They realized what an unbelievable year they'd had. And they realized that the boys from Cobden were A-OK. Late in the fourth quarter, Cobden made their most impressive drive, sending the crowd of 16,000 into near hysteria.
Chuck Neal, and Cobden gets the rebound. If Cobden can score right now, it would be a very critical basket. They're behind by 3. Ken Smith lets it go and hits. Beacon now, tightening up, rising to the defensive occasion. This is a sound, well-drilled team and a particularly strong defensive team, this Pekin High School 5. Cobden hunting for the percentage shot, looking for a way to move through them. They don't want to give up this ball without a real good shot at it. Ken Smith tries it. Rolls off. Jim Summer gets the rebound, and Pekin has staved off Cobden.
But that proved to be the closest they would come, as the Cobden Appleknockers fell to Pekin 50-45 in the Illinois State Championship game.
Just a few weeks ago, I suspect that Cobden was just a dot on the map in the state of Illinois. But that's no longer true. Certainly the basketball playing which you fellows have done, the fame that you've brought to your town and to your community and to our state is tremendous. We know that all the people of this state are behind you people 100%. It would be an understatement of the day. It would be the understatement of the day to say that this was not the sentimental favorite in this gymnasium tonight and the support that was shown you boys when you came out on the floor to start the basketball game. We think that you brought a great honor to high school basketball, and we salute each and every one of you fine people throughout Cobden and the community for a fine school, for a job well done. Congratulations.